Most men last between 5 to 10 minutes in bed. That's from the moment you go inside her to when you finish. So, if most men last only that long, then maybe it's actually normal. Maybe that's just how men are actually designed. Think about it. In nature, animals don't have time to have sex for half an hour. Animals need to survive. Nature needs to procreate, so it designed males to come fast because it's required by nature. Because a predator could eat you, right? We are still animals. So maybe the fact that you come within a few minutes is actually normal. My name is Magda K, and I am your sex and relationship coach, and I post a new video here every Thursday to help you improve your intimate life. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. So the reason why I share this is that I see men carry so much shame around how long they last. And shame isn't going to help anything. It only makes you feel worse about yourself. So, I want you to understand that most likely the reason why you come within a few minutes is not that you're broken. It's because nature has designed you to. Now, the reality for humans is, of course, that we don't just have sex to have kids. We have sex for pleasure. We have sex for orgasm. We have sex to release stress. We have sex to connect. And you have sex to give your woman pleasure. And the reality is that most women need a minimum of 30 minutes of overall play, including foreplay. And for a woman to be able to have a vaginal orgasm, she may need to be penetrated for 40 minutes or more. And so if a man cannot last that long, that leaves a woman unsatisfied. And when a woman is unsatisfied, she stopped craving sex. This is when you're married 10, 20 years in, and suddenly you're practically stuck in a sexless marriage. So, what can you do considering that nature designed you like this, but we as humans have different needs? I want to share with you 3 practical tips. These come from all my tantric training, from my friends who have mastered the art of non-ejaculation, and my lovers who are able to last easily an hour or more. So, here is what they say and what I have personally experienced. Number 1. The moment you enter her the first time, this is the most difficult. This is when the urge to come is the strongest. So here are a few tips that you can do. First, enter her slowly and ask her not to move. You're basically entering her, and then you're trying to relax and breathe deeply. Remember, this is your biggest challenge. If you can overcome that first initial moment, you will be fine. So ask her not to move. You can ask her to just be still and relax, and you go inside her and you try to stay relaxed yourself. This way you can manage your arousal and your excitement. Another way is to simply start slow. So you don't go inside her, all excited and just start pounding. You go inside her and you first start slow, like actually very slow, right? In and out, that tempo, in and out. You can go in for 3 seconds, right? 1, 2, 3, then come out again. 1, 2, 3. So look, at the beginning, this slower tempo is amazing at helping you manage your arousal, okay? Remember, this is the most challenging thing. If you move through that, later it's just so much easier. Now, tip number 2, you don't go pounding the whole time. So for example, you do like 10, 20 intense strokes, or say 30 seconds, and then you go back to this slow tempo, right? In and out, in and out. That slow tempo allows you to manage your arousal. So you can think of it kind of like a version of edging. Only that edging is when you have sex, you thrust, and then you pause, you stop. So when you stop, you don't do anything, right? You don't thrust, you just allow the energy to drop.
So here we have a version of edging because you don't actually stop having sex. You don't stop thrusting. You simply lower the intensity. You go slow, more gently, but you keep actually moving. And you keep inside her. Now, what you may want to know is that for women, this slower tempo is actually good. Because when you alternate these intense pounding comments with moments of being soft and calm and steady with her, well, first of all, some women actually prefer that type of penetration, but even those who prefer intense penetration, their body will actually appreciate these softer moments when she finally comes, right? When she finally orgasms, she's going to have a deeper and more intense orgasm. Why? Because guess what? Edging works for women too. So that alternation between intense stimulation and relaxation builds up her energy to deeper orgasms, just like it does for you. I have something extra for you if you want to develop complete control and last as long as you want, without constantly having to manage your arousal. See, I've been guiding men through this process for over 10 years. These techniques strengthen your erection and increase your control over when you come. So they combine breath and contractions of certain muscles. You can think of them like a gym for your sex life. And if you want to learn them, you'll find the link in the description where I put it all together. Okay, now tip number 3. Some men actually prefer to ejaculate at the beginning of sex, and then once they recover and get that erection again, they can keep going for much longer. So again, if you see, it comes down to the fact that at the beginning, this is the most intense to manage. So, if you can calm yourself down through the beginning of sex, and then you consciously incorporate these moments of relaxation, slower sex, you will be able to last longer. If nature designed you to last just a few minutes, if you just go right away with intensity and continue on high intensity, you will come early, like really early. And look, even the men I mentioned who practice non-ejaculation, meaning they can have sex without ejaculating at all, and they still experience pleasure, as in they orgasm without ejaculating, right? So I'm talking men who can literally last for a few hours. These men still have to manage their excitement. So it's not that they just go, 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 go. No. The reason why they can go so long is that they recognize when it gets too intense, and then they slow down. So they kind of ride the wave. They manage their excitement. And if you want to master this level of control, when you can ride the wave for as long as you want and never worry about finishing too soon, click the link in the description. I'll walk you through the exact practices that give you complete control in the bedroom.